What's up, everybody? It's the Theorizer here again, and in this video I'm going to be talking a bit about Tony Stark and about people he might be able to defeat in a or a fight together. Starting off without his suit. This picture I was really wondering about. So something that just is cool about that. First of all, he has this glove on his hand right here that is able to produce sound waves that's supposed to deorientate people. And I'm not sure what else it can do. It's pretty much all it really showed. But I'm not sure if it's like the glasses or what. But something made like a shield, because Bucky in this scene, Bucky and Iron Man are fighting, and it looks like Bucky fires the gun and it goes off. There's a bit of blue something, and it stops and it doesn't hit Tony. So I'm thinking that he has a shield type thing, which is a bit cool, you know, having like just a shield with him. It'd be a bit cooler if you saw it a bit more. Let me know if you noticed any part where it actually did show something more. But yeah, with this, you can, that's just with his suit, and he is pretty smart elsewhere. I mean, he's built an entire suit in a cave. He's done it while he was in captivity, while he's in prison. And then he built like weapons and stuff like that, bombs and stuff, out of just like, I don't know, like just a store, a small corner store or something like that. I was like, I don't know exactly, maybe like Dollar General or something. I don't know, but he's created like weapons and stuff in Iron Man 3 out of just small, you know, just scrap type things from a store, just a small store, and he's got taken out like 10, 15, 20 bad guys. No armor, no nothing, which is pretty cool, and you know, that shows something about us, you know, smarts, just being able to build a suit of armor that has super strength and tons of other weapons. That, I mean, fire, flamethrowers, and everything like that. That is pretty smart to do that, and built an arc reactor in a cave while he was in prison. An arc reactor. I mean, you know, he's never built a miniature arc reactor. He's never made any miniature versions of it, and quite frankly, the big one doesn't quite look the same. So he's definitely modified some things and changed things around, which means he's, you know, changed a lot of things from his original version, which is a really big thing to try and invent while he's in prison in a cave with a box of scraps. That's one of my favorite scenes where Obadiah says, Tony Stark was able to build this in a cave with a box of scraps. One of my favorite sentences from that movie. I laugh almost every time I hear that. I watched some bloopers from that, and they had a hard time laughing too, from not laughing from that. So that was funny. Anyways, yeah. So that's just Tony Stark himself, about how smart he is. And I mean, you know, if you compare him to just other, but not really tech thing, who's the closest person to Tony Stark that you might think of? Batman, right? You know, rich, parents dead, you know, stuff like that. So, you know, just between the two, I mean, Tony seems smarter. I mean, something I like hearing sometime, because I sort of favor Iron Man more than Batman, but in the fight against Superman versus Batman, Batman prepares. That's something he does. That's a great idea. It's, smart. The only thing is, they say he stopped at a kryptonite spear. Tony Stark, he tried to build that into his repulsors. Which I like that, right? I mean, that's where Tony Stark might get closer. I mean, he probably won't even stop there. He'd probably go even farther than just building into his repulsors. He's smart. He's not just going to try to stop at a kryptonite spear. He's going to, and maybe some gas. He's going to go like 20, 50 steps further than anyone else would probably. Build it into his repulsors, build it into his suit, his alloy that he makes the suit out of. He's just gonna try to mix the kryptonite into it and just make a Mark 86 or something like that just to do it. And then Superman's not really gonna be able to touch him. That might be another thing that where he could just go even further. So that's just that he could probably do that too. So that's how far he could go. Another thing is if Batman's made some armor before that makes him stronger, tougher. He's been shot with bullets before, and suits helped with that. Same as Tony Stark. I don't think Batman's first suit is quite as strong as Tony's first suit. And the difference is, Tony built his in a cave, Batman probably built his in his laboratory or whatever. His Bat cave. Tony's second suit, or third suit, they're pretty much the same except made of a different type of metal, different colors. They're probably as strong as the suit that fought against Superman in Batman vs. Superman. That's pretty close to how strong it is. Might be a little bit stronger, so I'd go to Mark 4 maybe. Maybe Mark 6 or 7, the one that was in Avengers 1. I could say it's as strong as that. I don't think Batman could survive being chopped by a helicarrier's turbine blades. I don't think Batman's suit could withstand that, and Tony's did. Granted, it didn't last for long, but I think Batman would probably last 50% the time that Tony did. And Tony technically could have lasted a bit longer, just after a bit he'd start getting hurt. So yeah, that I'd say that's pretty close. They are both pretty durable that way, but when I'm comparing, since I'm going to be comparing about what kind of superheroes Iron Man could defeat or Tony Stark could beat, I'm going to try and go off other people. I mean, that's just the comparison between Batman. So between Batman and him, Iron Man definitely wins. But given that's his smarts, durability way beyond Batman. He's taken punches from Thanos in the head with a gauntlet, with Power Stone, Space Stone, Reality Stone, and Soul Stone, to the head, and didn't get knocked out. I mean, granted, he did get knocked out by Mjolnir in the fourth Avengers, he accidentally got knocked out, and that was to the chest. I mean, but we're taking the most powerful things. I don't think that that's a very good. I mean, they don't want. They don't. I mean, I bet if Iron Man put his hands in the way, it would have protected him. But we're trying to take the most powerful versions of Tony and try to use that. So, I mean, that is a bit of a weak part. There's a lot of inconsistencies in superhero movies. They sort of make it that way, because if they always keep them the most powerful that they are, you know, it's not always going to be that good of a movie. I'll say something right now. I hopefully am going to be able to make a Flash series from the CW. I like the Flash series from the CW show. And I'm going to try to make a series about different things. And here's my example here for this. Flash. I was watching a YouTube video, and he was calculating Barry's speed, the fastest he's ever gone, in Flash time, I think it's called. He's trying to save the city from an exploding nuclear bomb. And Barry spends like 35 minutes or so, in Flash time, running around and stuff like that. And he calculated about him going about 2 times the speed of light. Yeah. So if we counted him at his all-powerfulest the entire time, the entire series, what? I mean, you know, 2 times the speed of light. Okay, he was going maybe, I don't remember exactly how fast it was, but about 500,000 running around the world 4 times a second. Light goes faster than that. He wasn't going as fast as. At that point, he's not going as fast as technically, 2 times the speed of light is his fastest. But, I mean, if he really went 2 times the speed of light, what kind of challenge is it? Why would they even want to slow down though? I mean, just, if he can, supersonic punch, if you know, physics according to them and us, mass plus acceleration, that just escalates. The faster you go, the more mass you got. So, that means, if he's going 2 times the speed of light, he's going to I mean, if he punches that Superman's durability isn't even going to even come close to that punch's mass. That punch's mass is gonna be, I don't know, really heavy. Yeah, I have no idea. It's a lot. It's gonna be a lot, and that Superman's like that. So, I mean, if he had that much power to run 2 times the speed of light, super strength, and, I mean, he's been able to lift up a car before, or hold up a car while an alien's pushing it down on top of him. He's infinite mass punch. You know, the faster he runs, the more weight behind it. Yeah, that's true. Whoop, boom. I mean, if he goes 2 times the speed of light and punches someone, they're dead. I mean, you know, if he can go that fast, I mean, even if he doesn't punch him and uses his speed force protection to make sure they don't die, of course, which he uses most of the time, you know, less than a few seconds, you know, I mean, less than a second, they're dropping a bank. Boom, they're done. I mean, during the Metapocalypse in Season 2, boom, 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 he's getting everybody. I mean, what if they kept it with that strength? I mean, it's not always going to be that way. So, anyways, that's the way about the Flash. But back to Iron Man. if, like, we kept him the most powerful all the time, he's not gonna get maxed out. He's just gonna get knocked out of or Thanos' hands real quick, and then right back and overpower him again. I mean, they didn't. I mean, Thanos can't hold all three of them off for very long. Another thing I'm gonna say right now is he beat Batman already. He's gonna beat Wonder Woman. Danko, I was watching a while ago, he had a video against Iron Man vs. Wonder Woman. Tony Stark probably was, really high, really close and stuff. Speed was different. And another thing is, like, weapons, abilities. He said that Iron Man has nothing possible that could even come close to hurting, or bending, or cutting Wonder Woman's shield. Okay, just stop there. Which one do you think is stronger? Vibranium or her shield? I think Vibranium, Captain America's shield, is stronger. I think Mjolnir is a hit from Mjolnir would probably be stronger than a punch from Superman. And his didn't break, it didn't bend, not even a scratch. Another thing is Thanos' sword, double-sided sword, whatever you call it. Which one do you think is stronger? Captain America's shield or Thanos' sword? Thanos' sword, they chopped Captain America's shield up. So if Captain America's shield is stronger than Wonder Woman's, and Thanos was able to chop that up, if Tony had something that could hit the sharp part of Thanos' sword, would that mean it would be able to cut through Wonder Woman's shield? I think so. But we did see something in the fourth Avengers when they're going, when the top three, Iron Man, Captain America, and Thor was going at each other, Tony Stark hit Thanos' sword with one of his own energy, whatever type of blades. I don't remember what kind it was, but he hit it, and it didn't break. So I think it's probably the same strength as Thanos' knife, which means I think it could possibly cut Captain America's shield. I mean, we haven't ever seen it. I mean, they haven't ever tried together, because, the only time they actually really fought, Tony didn't really have it. So, I'm not sure about that. Another one he could probably beat, the normal people. From Avengers, there's Clint, Hawkeye. Not sure about Shang-Chi yet. With the 10 rings, that does make him pretty powerful. But the normal people, no powers from the original two, those two. Hawkeye and Wonder Woman, he'd take them out pretty easy. They're normal people. I mean, they do have fighting skills, but Tony doesn't really need to fight against people with fighting skills very much. I mean, he uses his suit at far range pretty much most of the time. He can get that far pretty easy, and he's very durable, so if someone does get close to him, I mean, it's not really gonna happen. I mean, anything Clint fires at Tony, I don't think it's really gonna damage him, especially with this upgraded suit. Yeah, especially with this upgraded suit, it's not really gonna damage anything. Yeah, so fighting skill, not really gonna be any problem with him, so he's gonna take them out. Anyone relies on fighting skills pretty much not gonna be bothered by Tony, because that. But Black Widow and Clint don't just rely on that, but their weapons aren't gonna do that much damage to Tony. I mean, they did do something to Black Panther. Black Widow did something to Black Panther in the third Captain America movie. But I don't think he's going to do anything to Tony, because first of all, it's way thicker armor. And, I mean, Thor already hit Tony with something far more powerful than Black Widow's stunners, or whatever it's called, or whatever it is. He's hit him with lightning, and his Mark 6 suit, I think it was. His Mark 6 suit did mighty fine. It collected more and got up to like 400% or 500, I don't remember the exact number, something capacity. Like, wow, how about that? And it technically wasn't enabled for that. I mean, he might have tuned it up a bit, but his fight against Whiplash, another electricity thing, he's fine with that too. He did it mighty fine. Yeah, he didn't get. So I don't think, they have any type of chance against that. Same with Arrow. Arrow doesn't have any chance against that either. He's just a normal guy. He's a lot like Clint. Probably a little harder, better fighting skill. Bit better arrows, I think. Especially since he's fought more super opponents. He has more special type of arrows. Even though Clint does have a lot, we saw a big portion of what he has, in the new Hawkeye movie or TV series. But yeah, I think that Tony would easily beat them. Anyone with human, he's beaten the Hulk before. He's only gotten more powerful. He can beat the Hulk. He's beaten him before. Tony's gotten only more powerful. If not, Hulk's gotten weaker. So, he's probably gotten a little bit stronger sometimes. I mean, but yeah, I mean, Hulk's been pretty consistently the same strength most of the time. So I think, Tony would probably beat him. Vision might be a little harder. I mean, Vision's really strong. But if Tony had enough time to prepare, I mean, if this took place, Vision was remade, back to the old one with the Mind Stone. Sort of like the one in, Westview. Just Vision. If Tony actually, knew what that blade that pierced him was made of, I don't remember what it was made of, but if he knew what it was made of, and he could get some and make his own blade, or work it into his nanotech, so he can just make it when he wants, and then he's stabbing right through Vision, and boom, he's out.